Hey guys, I'm here to share something that's been on my heart for a while. Something that I hope will reach out to as many people as possible. So if it reaches to one person, it can spread the message to others. The topic I'm about to hit on is something that's widely known, but I just want to share my side of the story in hopes that someone will get an understanding of my point of view right now. Back a long time ago, I wouldn't necessarily say a long time ago, but it's been a little bit since. But in January of 2013 is when my father committed suicide. I Nobody really knew a reason why. Nobody was expecting it. Suicides everywhere go unexpected, leave people with questions that can never be answered. It leaves people more hurt in the situation of losing a loved one, knowing that they'll never get that chance to say goodbye or never get that last time to hug them or to say I love you again. That's pretty much what's been going on with me. I've been missing my father a lot, and that that night of January of 2013, I got a phone call around 6 o'clock in the morning telling me to come home, and I never understood why it was so early. So I came home and noticed that everybody, my mom, the guy that she was seeing at the time, my grandma, my grandfather, my great grandfather, was all standing up in the living room, and instantly I caught a feeling of, hey, why in the hell is my dad not here? I was told to sit down, and around, my mom told me, which this was, it really killed me more than anything to see my mom in tears. But my mom told me at 3 o'clock in the morning, my dad sent a text out to his girlfriend saying, I love you. Please take care of Robert for me. And that was the last words ever sent out to from him to anybody else. I never knew, I can never really describe the feeling to you guys. I felt a void, like it was a surreal, like it wasn't a real feeling. I know this isn't nothing to play a joke about, but I thought in my mind, since it was such a shock, that they're playing a joke on me. And then it just all came together. From then on, I knew I was not going to be able to see my father again. I was never going to be able to say I love you. And that night, before I left his house to go spend the night at my buddy's, he always typically tells me stuff that I love you, buddy, see you tomorrow, love you, buddy, talk to you soon, or something around those terms. But when I went to go spend the night at his house, well, spend the night at my buddy's house before I left, we did our handshake and he told me, love you, buddy, see you soon. And instantly I got the chills, telling myself that something's not right here. And as I was walking out the door, I looked over my shoulder and see my dad. He had his head down, and I didn't know what to say. I mean, I've talked to people and they say you necessarily can't beat yourself up over the situation, but I knew then something was wrong. My dad was not in the right mindset. So I figured I'll call him in the morning and ask if he's okay. So I left. I went to go have a good time at my buddy's house. And when I woke up, well, that's when I got the call. And since then, I stopped going to church. Well, around that time, I pretty much shut a lot of people out of my life because I didn't want to feel like constantly people bringing it up saying, hey, I'm sorry, I'm here if you need me, which pretty much brought me more down, made me think more about the situation. And then eventually, I don't know, I just felt this feeling that I needed to get something off my chest. So I finally went to church again. Then after church, I felt the need to want to preach out my story to others. I never really got the opportunity to do so until like sometimes I did, just to talk to somebody when they were feeling down. But other than that, I've always wanted to reach out my message to others who are in need. Pretty much saying, hey, you're not alone in the fight that you're facing. There's other people who have been in that boat, people who have been the victims of others. Take it from myself. I never thought I would see the day of holding my father's hand and saying goodbye as he got lowered into the ground. I never thought I'd see that day before I was going to graduate high school, before I was going to go into the military. And all he wanted in life was to be called Papa and to hold his firstborn grandchild. That's the biggest thing I wanted for him to have in life, to be a grandfather, to experience that love that he always wanted. But to get back on the topic, I've always wanted to, let's say, start a program. It's always been in my heart to start my program that I've been wanting to, but I just, with me being, I don't know, I just want to start a program called The Outreach. Make a program to reach out to others who have been a victim of suicide, someone who's committed suicide of a loved one, or someone who has thoughts of committing suicide, or has attempted but realized, hey, I can't do it. I need to, let's say, how would I say this? I just need someone to talk to, pretty much. And that's what I want to be here for. And when I release this message and I pray to God, somebody sees this video and tells himself, hey, I'm not alone. What I want everybody to know, what my point is in this video, I am not alone. Because nobody's really alone, no matter, regardless of the situation that you think you're in. Somebody has or knows somebody who's been through the same situation. And I'm gonna try to make this program so I can reach out to others and just to try to make a difference in others' lives, because that's my ambition right now. I've always, since then, wanted to reach out to others saying, hey, it's okay pain is only temporary. Please do not end your life because you have so much forward to look to. So much more to look forward to. My apologies. Knowing that there's people out there suffering still hurts me on the inside. Still think to myself, I know I can make a change in others. Because no matter what you think you're going through, trust me, there's always a way out. There's always a way out of this pain. I'm not saying that you should take your life, but reach out to others. Promise. And no matter what boat you're in, I've talked to others, and I've made a few others. I've made a few people, which made me recognize I want to do this to more people out in the world, wherever you may be. That hey, there's no need to end life because you think you're never going to get out of what you're in right now. And that's pretty much my point of this video. I'm going to try to leave a link in the description below to my Facebook if anybody who watches this video wants to come in contact with me. Because trust me, I would love to talk to every single person who watches this video. I want to talk to everybody who wants someone to lean on. But one thing I want to touch up on before I leave is there's always a friend. There's always a friend no matter who you are. No matter what you've done to get into the situation that you are now, there's a purpose for you. There's a purpose for you to make a change in others' life and to make, let's say, your life better than what you want to be right now. There's always room for improvement. There's always that stride, that need to want to be happy, and there's no reason to always want to be let's say, be upset to the point where you want to take your own life. So before I leave, I want to say thank you to whoever watches this video, and share it. Please try to get my message out to as many people as possible. And with this, I say I love every single one of you out there. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I mean that so much. Every one of you are so beautiful. And I hope to come in contact with at least someone out there, please. Love y'all. Bye.